What's up, guys? Hello and welcome back. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Small Time Critics podcast. I am Mo.
Kim?
Hashi.
Yes, guys. All right, so we are back. And today is actually, before I get started on the episode, guys, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff so you know when the videos are coming. Like I said before, we're going to try to be consistent and just release reviews, discussions, all of that stuff. Anything to do with movies and TVs because we love that. So, yeah. So this episode is it's a bit of a different one, yeah. I might have to pass it to you, Hashi, to explain this one, yeah. But what I will say, so this episode is gonna be about Denzel versus Will Smith. Not so much a battle of the two. Just got some differing opinions on these actors, and we kind of want to discuss it, compare their careers, things like that. But Hashi, why are we doing this?
Because it was interesting because I think Kim
Man
tried
said
to...
something. You know what?
Let me
Let him go,
let me go, yeah? I don't want people to think, Kim's angry. I'm in a bad mood. I was stuck in traffic for 45 minutes. 45 minutes doesn't seem long. But when that 45 minutes is a 10-minute walk down the road, I've got smoke for you today, Hash. Come on.
Okay. All right.
You gotta be careful.
No problem.
But go ahead, yeah.
But anyway, so basically, the brother next to me basically said, yeah, Will Smith's got great filmography. Like, I put that up against anyone. I said to him, whoa, pause. Anyone?
Sound offended.
I was offended. I was like, and this is, to be fair, I think you're trying to defend him after his whole little debacle in it.
Yeah.
Will Smith debacle, to be fair. But, yeah, the fact that you just used the word Denzel and everyone in the world knows exactly who you're talking about. You didn't have to put the second name there and stuff like that. Denzel has a way more better filmography than him.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to even go into the fact in terms of actors and stuff like that because you could think about it commercially, you know what I mean, in all different types of ways.
Yeah.
But I think personally myself, as a man right now in 2023, Denzel is the best actor living right now.
Right now, even?
Best actor.
Really?
He's the best. And always will be.
I ain't mad at it. I don't know. I have to think about it, but I'm not mad at it.
And always will be. You can talk about Leo, who's great. We call it Bobby, Bobby De Niro, anything you want. But Denzel is the number one.
Fair enough.
Let me jump in quickly.
Yeah, I was going to say, what do you say about that,
Hold
Kev?
up. Let me jump in. I don't want people to think like I'm not on the Denzel team. Yeah. I'm on the Denzel team. My argument was that Will Smith, people are sleeping on Will Smith because Denzel is an amazing actor.
You think people are sleeping on Will Smith?
People are sleeping on Will Smith.
In what sense?
In regards to what he's done, he's produced so many stuff. Whether good or bad, he's produced so many stuff people aren't aware of. Yeah. Again, comparing Will Smith to Denzel, in my opinion, it's not far-fetched. People look at me when I say it, they're like, what? How can you do that? The guy's, he's put out some gold. Yeah. Again, not saying Denzel's not the guy, because Denzel is, if not my top, one of my top actors of all time. Yeah. Let me put it out there. I'm defending Will Smith's career because people seem to think this guy's not good because he wants to box a man. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as I said, in regards to what he's done so much. But you know what? I'll hand it over to you. And we'll start talking.
It's just funny. I mean, surprisingly enough, this conversation has come up online before, and even recently. I think I saw one like towards the end of last year about Denzel and Will Smith, and I was like a conversation on Twitter and things like that. And a lot of people didn't see it as close, really. Like it's not even a competition. And
it isn't.
See, no, but the fact that you're making that face, you know which side it goes to as well.
No. I do understand. Look, as I said, if you look at all like the big stuff, you could be forgiven to think, oh yeah, Denzel's got a bigger category, a catalog. He's done so, bro. Will Smith's done so much stuff. It's unreal. Again, I know the demographic that understand my point of view would be a bit older, to have seen the Independence Day, to have seen obviously the original Bad Boys, because I'm not talking Bad Boy 3 because that was dog.
Hey, come on now, brother.
Bad Boy 3 was pretty bad.
Dog!
I wouldn't say dog, but...
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. I know I probably know what your answer is going to be. Did you have a good time?
I did.
That's it!
I did.
Those movies aren't meant to be like Academy Award winning.
No, it's not meant to be Academy Award winning.
Yeah, it's just a fun time.
I'm not gonna lie.
After the first one. No. Bear in
No,
mind.
no,
bear in
those
mind- bear in
are
mind-
be-
bear-
no, those are better. They're way better, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I still think like there was no part of that movie where I was bored. I would say like there's parts where I'm like, okay, I wish you did this better or something.
Okay,
But
can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Be honest. At any point out of that movie, did you compare 1 and 2 to 3, and were you disappointed at any point of the movie? Tell the truth.
When you compare it, there is.
Were you disappointed? That was the question.
When you compare it, there's a slight disappointment in.
There wasn't a slight disappointment in my part. I was just because the time it took to make the third one.
Yeah.
And the third one wasn't really about Will Smith and Martin Lawrence.
Yeah.
It was like I don't care about these new guys with their gimmicks and everything.
You just didn't have interest in it.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Because the first one was brilliant.
Yeah.
I think the second one's better, by the way, than the first one.
Do you?
Yeah.
I really like the first one.
The first one is great. The first one is
so
great.
much more action.
Yeah. The action set piece. You know me. You guys know me. Like the set pieces, especially with the dead bodies on the highway. It was incredible, bro.
No, it was. You know, I can't knock it. It was amazing for action.
Yeah.
In regards to the plots, the storyline, the first one was brilliant for me.
I mean, the plots for those movies aren't really.
This is a great segue.
Something crazy though, isn't it?
This is a great segue.
Okay, go on.
This is a great segue into the actual conversation, because I think one of the first major films that made Will Smith a star was probably Bad Boys. The first Bad Boys. You can see him running down. You know what I mean?
Oh, that made him. No. That apparently, I think even Michael Bay said this.
That
And even
put
Will
him on
Smith,
the
that
map.
made him an action star.
Yes.
Yeah,
That was a
star.
big
I would
film,
say he's done some before, but like apparently that scene, he told him take your shirt off. And he's like, he's like, I'm gonna make you an action, whatever.
Yeah.
And then after that movie, the one of him, that made him an action.
Do me a
star.
quick favor.
Yeah.
Can you quick check? Was Bad Boys released before? Is it Public? Is it Public Enemy #1? Or is it not Public
Enemy of the State.
Enemy of the State.
It was Bad Boys was released before.
And
by 2-3 years. 95 was Bad Boys.
Enemy of the State is Tony Scott, right?
Enemy of the State.
Enemy of the State, I believe, is Tony Scott. Gene Hackman.
I remember. It was Gene Hackman's in it for sure. Tony Scott directed it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want us to drift. Yeah, I want to get to the point because, as I said, I'm angry. I want to keep this energy and I want to transfer this energy into my defense of Will Smith.
Okay.
So let me just look. I'm first blow. Let's start in the era, in the years. Yeah. So I will put down Bad Boys 1. Yeah. Against any one of Denzel's in that same era.
What? So in the 90s, you're saying basically?
Yeah. Between.
Now you're bugging. You're bugging.
No. Hold the phone.
Go on.
I'm putting down Bad Boys. Yeah. All I want is to come back at me with something. Bad Boys 1, and then I'll lay my argument down. You put something there. We'll talk about it, but within the era.
For me, I wanted to quickly just touch upon Denzel at the start of his career, because
I'll go for it. No. That's fair.
No, listen, we're gonna get back to that.
Yeah,
that's fair.
No, we'll do that. Put a pin on that.
I'm angry, lads.
Yeah, no problem.
Anyway, Caden.
That's a crazy.
My guy.
That's his boy.
Shout out to Caden.
Shout out to Caden.
But yeah, that's because that's some. That's
love you too, Kemi.
That's probably an unpopular opinion. But yeah, no, we'll go because. Sorry to cut you, but yeah, they do both have. I think me and you spoke about this. Different ways they entered the scene.
Yes.
Basically, Will Smith starting as a hip hop star, moving on to the TV.
Yeah.
And then
so he actually had an advantage on Denzel by the fact that he was already popular and was already a bankable star.
But not at the very start, though. Not at the very start.
When he started his film career, he was known.
But he was.
Whereas Denzel literally started on TV as a theatre actor.
But he was camping out, like trying to meet Quincy, like not like NBC studios. He was grinding. Will Smith was grinding, man. He was grinding. And he's the guy, like I can't take nothing. The guy's a talented guy, like first hip hop artist to win a Grammy. Like he did his Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. None of us hate Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. We love that show. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Martin's better, but yeah.
Yeah, Martin. I'll die by that.
I'll
die by that.
100%. I'll fight anyone.
I think the thing about, and obviously Denzel's done Broadway and things like that.
Yes.
I think the difference is, for me, with the Denzel and the Will Smith thing, is that one has way more hits than misses. For me, especially performance-wise. Not so much movie-wise, you can talk about whose movies are better. I think Denzel's movies are better.
Yeah.
But especially performance-wise, I just think one has more hits than the other.
Yeah, so just to start on like the early part of the career, because you know what's interesting, Kevin, you have that face here. What's interesting about Denzel's career, is he has an interesting start to his career, and then after literally around about the Malcolm X time.
Yeah.
What year was that around Malcolm?
That was 92.
What year was Much Ado About Nothing?
93.
Shakespeare.
Next year.
So literally,
the next movie.
The year I was born, from there, more or less, it's hit after hit after hit, and there's maybe, you could say, 2 or 3 duds in there. One being Out of Time, which was a 2003 film by Carl Franklin, who did another actually Denzel film.
Yeah.
I think Devil in the Blue Dress.
That was in the 90s.
Yeah, that again, great film. That was a great film.
Yeah.
But the interesting thing about his career is that Denzel started his career doing a lot of comedy. Like a lot of like zany, like weird kind of like funny comedies. Like Carbon Copy was one of the first films he did. A Soldier Story is probably one to revisit, by the way. A Soldier Story is a really, really good film.
I don't think I've seen that. It's funny as well because he's actually, even in like his serious movies, when he cracks a joke, he's got good timing.
And also at the start of his career, he did a Sidney Lumet film. Now, just for the uninitiated, Sidney Lumet, 12 Angry Men, you know what I mean? The Verdict, Dog Day Afternoon. Yeah. Just, you know what I mean? Just fantastic films. Just a wonderful, wonderful director. And he played a very small but really, really memorable character in that movie. And then you go to Cry for Freedom, which is a great South African apartheid film about the Steve Biko story and stuff like that. Amazing. And then comes to a film which I had no idea about and I haven't seen and I will see, called For Queen and Country.
I haven't seen it either.
Now, this is a British film.
One second. I was going to bring that up. I was going to bring that up, because again, I know that there's high hanging fruit, so it's hard to pick on Denzel's career.
Yes.
But as you two well know, one of my pet peeves, I hate it, a bad accent. So, and I've seen the movie
From Queen and Country.
Yes.
So Denzel
horrible.
Does one of the worst British accents you've ever. You think it's a comedy?
It's
how
not.
bad it is, and it's a really straight story about racism in London and stuff like that.
Compare that to Don Cheadle and Ocean's 11.
No, but we're not comparing that.
Which one's crazier?
This Denzel
Bro,
one.
It's bro.
I'm so sorry, guys. I need to stop tapping the table.
Yeah,
that was the last one. I hope.
But I'm not gonna lie to you. Like last night, I watched the trailer, and then I thought this can't be real.
Yeah.
And the whole film, by the way, is on YouTube. I watched a bit of the film. I watched the start bit, and he literally gets a lift back home, and
it gets worse, man.
And he goes, "Thanks, bruv." So the guy,
I mean,
and it's so bad. It's so bad. But the thing is, like,
it's literally one of his first
films. Yeah.
88.
But the thing is, like, and then I went on Reddit, and people are saying the accent's bad.
Yeah.
But you can see the actor that he will become and stuff like that. So I thought it was interesting. I just wanted to bring that up. Now that may be a point against me, but I just wanted to bring it up because I thought that was
no, that's fair. But look, I just want to put it out there. I feel that this debate is slightly biased in certain people's favors. Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, Mediator already has waved. He's put his flag.
I'm not mediating anything.
Hold up.
Okay.
You've already put your flag in the sand, and it's not on my side. As I said to you before, I am not anti-Denzel. I'm just defending Will Smith's career because, as I said, he's done some good stuff. Because people might say, "Oh, Will Smith this, maybe he's not the." You can't put down. I'll just put 2, and then we'll go back to what we're talking about. You can't put down Pursuit of Happiness, Bad Boys, or even King Richard, and say anything bad about that.
No, it's not about that. But why are you defending it over the Denzel film?
It's not so much the Denzel.
I haven't heard the reasons for that.
Okay, no. It's not so much the Denzel. As I said, Denzel's a great actor. Great actor.
Yeah.
But every time this argument crops up, Will Smith's always pit against Denzel.
Okay,
no one else.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Will Smith action movie, Denzel action movie, they're both out on the same day. Which one are you going to see first?
Okay.
Yes,
I'll be 100%. I'll be 100% honest with you. Yeah. The only Denzel. No.
I want to talk about both of them in their prime.
In their prime. Okay. Because this is very unfair. Because one of Denzel's movie, it's, if not number 1, it's number 2 of all time on my favorite.
Yeah.
All time. Yeah. But if we're gonna exclude that movie, Here, as I said, I wanted to start in his early career, but you're gonna do this. As I said, it's biased, but I'll deal with it. If you put out Bad Boys and put out Equalizer, I'm watching Bad Boys all day.
Okay.
Go on.
So that wasn't my question.
No, I know. Because it's biased, I am trying to. Hey, listen.
I hear you, but then you could say stuff like, I don't know, Man on Fire. Like, it has very minimal action.
Exactly my point. It's the one movie I'll put aside because in my eyes, there's nothing close to Man on Fire apart from a few things in regards to movies that you could sit and watch over and over and over again. And even though you know every single word of the dialogue, you'll still enjoy it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I mean, for me, just because of who Denzel is, personally, I'm running to a Denzel movie first.
Exactly my point. Where's your flag? Can you move it a bit more over? Please?
No, but come on, like,
I'm just saying, I'm meant to be beefing with this guy.
Sure, I get you, but listen, from like, you can get action movies that are fun action movies, right? But you can also get action movies where it's like, wow, this was an incredible movie. Mm-hmm. I feel like Denzel, from like what we've seen in his career, tries to lean towards that.
Yeah.
Whereas,
but then does that not give credence to Will Smith being able to sort of change up what he needs to in regards to performances?
So no, this is the thing.
He is great. It's just they don't always hit the
performances. No. I've never said they always hit. I've never said that. Yeah. But the ones I'm mentioning, when they hit, they hit. Yeah. Bear in mind, Will Smith.
Very few, bro.
Will Smith is a puncher. He punches in bunches. Where Denzel,
that's
it's
not
true.
good though.
No. We had the same discussion about The Rock. Yeah, Rock was The Rock punching in bunches. It's not good. Yeah. But when you're gonna say to someone, when you're gonna put Will Smith, he's done. I'll say something more recent. I watched Focus last night. I actually quite liked it.
Oh my goodness.
No. I'm just saying.
I can't. I'm not a movie shamer, but go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to be better. Please, man, just carry on.
No.
He's gonna be for me, by the way. But
exactly my point. Yeah. But I need a pause. Give him a pause.
He's just mad because he doesn't have someone on his side.
Yeah.
Give him a pause. Give him a pause.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Put a pin in this. Remember this, yeah? Remember what Mo said. Man shamed me, yeah? Remember this. Put a pin in it. All right, we move.
All right, so you could talk about like punches and bunches, regards to performance, stuff like that. So this is kind of what I want to kind of highlight about Denzel's career, like the start of Denzel's career. He just kept on giving out good performance after good performance, and then getting into a leading man role. And then he did, I think, after the Queen and Country movie, he did a couple more movies. I think one including a Robert Townsend movie, The Mighty Quinn.
Yeah.
And then he gets to Glory, where he's playing. If you watch a movie, he's playing an important character, but definitely a supporting character.
Won his first Oscar, didn't he?
He won his first Oscar simply because of how compelling the performance was.
Best supporting actor, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He outshone everyone. He outshone.
Let's see what came out that year.
He outshone all the guys in that. Like Morgan Freeman was in that film.
Yeah.
Like it's such a, like, the guy that was Go-Go Gadget Man. I forget his name. He was Ferris Bueller. I don't know why I'm blank on his name right now.
Was that Ferris Bueller?
Yeah.
Yes.
What's his name?
Oh, I'm blanking on his name. I don't know
why.
why.
I'm searching for something else right now.
No.
I'll get his name, but you carry on.
Yeah, anyway, I'll carry on.
Go on.
So he gets to Glory. He does that performance. Incredible. It puts him on the map as the number one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then after that, he's won his Oscar.
Matthew Broderick.
Thank you.
What the hell's wrong with me?
Thank you so much. Thank you. Matthew Broderick. And then he does a couple more interesting films. Like he did like a weird comedy with Bob Hoskins called Heart Condition.
Mm-hmm.
After that, he did obviously Mo Better Blues with Spike.
When did he do Bone Collector?
That was a bit later.
Bone Collector.
Was it later?
So
that was a bit later, yeah.
Bone Collector. I'm getting to this. Yeah. And then he does a really interesting film that me and Mo were talking about before we started recording called Mississippi Masala.
Yeah. I've seen that.
So this is a movie about interracial relationship between an African American and an Indian American.
It's funny because at a certain point in my life, I thought to myself, Denzel will never touch a romantic kind of movie, but he's done these things, and I'm just like, wow, cool. Okay. He does well.
No, hold up. Please take off your bias hat. I'm just saying, everything you are saying now, Will Smith can sit in that same seat. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he does. He does well in those.
Yeah,
it's not that he does well. I'm just saying He's done these stuff.
Yeah.
And he's successfully done these.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not beefing with you, so please
Yeah.
leave me alone.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm just saying, yeah, everything you're speaking about Denzel, which it is 100% warranted.
Yep.
Yeah. He's a brilliant actor. I agree. But my defense that Will Smith can sit in that same seat, yeah, and receive all the same praises.
No. Denzel is sitting in the same seats as like guys like, for me anyway. And this is not even a disrespect, because I think Will Smith is actually very cool. Like I like Will Smith, and he has performances where I have like the movies that I have like. But I think Denzel sits in tables like Robert De Niro, Leonardo DiCaprio. For me, those kind of like
Paul Newman,
A-list, like
A-list.
I can't disagree.
Yeah.
I can't disagree.
I think Will Smith is not there though. I don't think he's on the for me personally.
Why not?
What's Will Smith is like? What can you put up against Godfather? Just what I'm trying to say. Or Leo's like.
It's a losing battle, honestly.
No.
It's tough,
I knew when I took the assignment, yeah, it was an uphill battle. I knew it.
I was
yeah.
shocked you took
But
it.
I have to say I respect you, by the way. So much
You know what?
respect.
I appreciate it, yeah, but still, yeah, bun you because it weren't meant to be. I weren't debating against you, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I knew it was an uphill battle, but as I said, in this fight, I just want to come out, yeah, for people to see, yeah. I've actually made my opponent bleed.
Sure.
I don't want to. I know I'm not gonna win.
Sure.
I just want to know that I made him bleed.
Sure.
So basically,
Yeah.
you're doing a Chick Lamar and Raging Bull. You never knock me down, Ray.
No, 100%. But you have to understand, yeah, like people always tend to look at Will Smith and pigeonhole him. Oh, he like again. If you don't know, you'll believe that this guy.
Shall
is
I
just
tell you another one of his biggest
comedian,
problems?
or he's not a real actor, bro.
That I don't agree with.
No,
I don't agree with that.
But Ken,
Okay.
what's hurt him?
I
What's
hear you.
hurt
I
him
hear
though?
you
What's
there.
hurt him though is
Don't say the slap.
no. Don't worry about that. That's
No, I'm
that's
joking.
derivative.
Yeah, of
Honestly, it's
course.
derivative. What's really hurt him is the fact that he's really wanted to be taken seriously, and he's really wanted to do roles where he's always a hero. There's never any grey in his performance. Now he has said no to some huge roles, by the way.
Yes, I know. I'm
He
aware
said
of that.
no to Matrix because he wasn't sure about the religious connotations and stuff like that. Yeah?
You know what?
And also, and the other one that I still cannot believe, because I really think he could have done a way better. I can't believe I'm saying this. He
I
could
think
have
I know
done a
what you're
way
gonna
better
say.
job than Jamie Foxx in
Django.
Django Unchained.
Do you think so?
He was offered that first, and
Yeah,
he
he
said
was,
no
yeah.
because he said violence can't be the answer. Love has to be the answer. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's revisionist history.
can I-
Why would he ever say that?
But I don't. But,
No,
but,
let me-
he does. Oh, go ahead.
Give
go
him
ahead.
I just want to
Give
pull
him
back.
right
I just want
reply.
to pull back on the Matrix. Yeah, I wholeheartedly believe. Yeah, not because it's out there and we obviously it's a movie we could reference and say, you know what,
Yeah.
amazing movie. Nobody else would have done the Matrix role better than Keanu Reeves. Nobody.
Fair enough.
I will
Was it for
stand on
Neo?
that. Huh?
Was it for Neo?
It was for Neo,
It wasn't
yeah.
for Morpheus.
No, it was for
it's
Neo.
For Neo.
Yeah. So that argument, I could say no. Only Keanu Reeves deserved that.
Yeah, in
the
hindsight.
the Django Unchained one.
It's crazy.
I still reckon Jamie Foxx because again,
But no. I'm not
because
saying
the
about that. But should he have taken it? Could he have
as a movie fan, no, I would want Jamie Foxx because you have the comedic element to that role. If
What do you
any
mean
whoa, any sort of comedic element to Will Smith's work, you always reflect back to sort of the Bel Air years, in my opinion.
Fair enough. That's a fair
and
comment.
I can't see Will Smith in a real comedy. The only one I was like, oh yeah, that was good, but it was a rom-com. It was Hitch.
Yes,
but
which is a good film, by the way.
It was a good film, but
What
beyond
about,
that,
what about Bad Boys and all of these ones?
that's not really a comedy. That's
Yeah, kind
no.
of.
It's got
that's-
comedic elements.
It's got comedic elements.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like,
But it's mostly an action film.
Yeah, it's mostly
But don't you
action.
call it like an action comedy?
No.
No, I wouldn't. I
Really?
wouldn't say Bad Boys is action comedy.
Men in Black.
Yes, Men in Black.
Men in Black. Men in Black is. It has comedy. It's more comedy than.
No, Tommy Lee Jones is a straight man. He's the
He's like the side.
He's the
piece
Martin
there.
Lawrence of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you
Yeah.
saying. I see.
But just to go back to Denzel, I think after
No. Before we go back to this, are you trying to say like Will Smith doesn't like challenge himself?
that is one thing, and as
don't know
well, the big thing is he's really wanted this Oscar up until what happened, obviously last
Yeah,
year
of
and
course,
stuff like
yeah.
that. Like,
But he's won King Richard.
He's No, I'm saying beforehand.
He's just saying.
Beforehand, up until last year, he really wanted the Oscar. Like he did movies like Concussion and stuff like that. And
what do you think was bad?
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I think it's the university.
He knows.
He knows. But also, like for example,
we're talking about bad accents.
there you go, bad accents. The one interesting one where he should have won 100% on Oscar was Pursuit of Happiness.
Oh, 100%.
And I think most of Kemi's argument will be stood squarely on that movie. I think one of the main pillars.
One of the movies, yes. One of the movies, 100%.
And that's undeniable. Like for anyone, if you've got two eyes and a heart and you do not feel anything when he gets a job and he goes out to the street and like starts clapping, you know what I mean, in Midtown, like
there's a lot. There's really good scenes in that hit, man. Like when he tells his child, "Don't let anyone tell you can't do nothing," or the toilet scene. There's good scenes, obviously.
Hey, listen, if you haven't seen it, go see that movie. That movie is something else. It's incredible.
And the fact that it was like based on a true story just makes it more like crazy.
Incredible.
I mean, the thing is with me, like Will Smith is. I don't know if I agree that he doesn't challenge himself. Maybe not to the same ways that guys like Leo, Denzel, and that challenge themselves. But I think he does, man. He does do different things. It's just, for me, Will Smith, there's a lot of movies where I'm like, he's a bit of the same person a lot of the time. Yeah. He's not very different. And like,
can I throw something in there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Maybe it's just my opinion, but I can't remember which movie that he done first when he portrayed someone like a real person, and he sort of caught the bug, and a lot of the movies after that was based upon real people.
Around the Ali time.
Yes, he's done Ali, he's done King Richard, he's done Pursuit of Happiness. Who else did he do? He done
around that time.
Concussion Guy. He's done a few movies portraying people's real life. Yeah,
that's an interesting moment. So once he saw that hit, he started.
He might have thought. That might have been the formula.
Yeah, a big issue for Will Smith, and I think for any actor, I think all actors should probably do this. I've always thought this: they should find a director or a writer or a director that they vibe with, and they can make hit after hit after hit. Like Denzel has Anton Fuqua, he has Spike, he has Tony Scott. The movies he did with Tony Scott, I think all of them are absolutely fantastic, by the way. And literally, it got to a point where whenever the Denzel heard that Tony Scott was reading a script, he said, "I'm in, Tony. Whatever it is, I'm in." You know what I mean? It's just crazy.
I never heard that.
But the interesting thing as well is like just going back to his filmography. It's like once you get to like the Spike Lee time with Mo Better Blues, and then Mississippi Masala, as I mentioned before, and then a really, really fun kind of like crime movie with John Lithgow and Ice-T called Ricochet. And then it comes to another big one for him, which is Malcolm X.
Yeah.
Which is huge.
Mo?
So Mo,
that movie there.
I'll let you, because you saw it recently.
Nah, I watched that recently. I love that movie. It's very long, but it's just, I don't know, man. Like, his performance, like, you watch speeches and stuff like that of Malcolm X, you can see he's actually acting like Malcolm X. And then the stuff with Angela Bassett as well, that hit, like, their relationship and the complications of, like, all of that stuff. It hit, man, and I'm just bro, I hate watching that last scene when he dies, and it's actually so terrible, man. But
do you know what's mad? You know what's happening, and you're still
You're
still, this is crazy.
Everything.
It's wonderful in film.
I'd say my only gripe is Spike Lee, but he likes to star in his own movies, so whatever.
Yeah, that's again. He has that M. Night Shyamalan thing, does it as well. Like
Easy Red.
It just it immediately takes you out, and you don't want that in your film. It's crazy.
I got used to it though. I think after like Do the Right Thing, watching him for a whole movie, I'm just like,
The only one I allow, though,
he was okay in that though.
Yeah, the only thing I allow, the only kind of one of those things I allow is Stan Lee in Marvel films.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's the only thing where I actually look for it.
Yeah.
It's one of the ones.
It's one of those where's Wally moment.
Yeah.
That's just a cameo. Spike Lee's giving himself like supporting actor roles.
Yes, which is so terrible. It's so terrible.
But I swear, didn't Johnny Depp's missus, she used to feature in loads of his stuff back in the day.
Who's that?
Do you remember that? His first wife.
In Spike Lee's movies?
No, I'm just talking about people like putting themselves in a space because they can.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh right. I see what you mean. Yeah.
No, I'm not too sure about that. I'm not sure about that.
But anywho, yeah. As I said, I'm still Team Will, but I have to throw fences. Yeah.
Yeah.
Him and Viola Davis.
Oh yeah.
Brilliant.
Incredible. So this gets me to what I want to get to basically.
Okay.
Yeah? After Malcolm X, he does a couple more films. I think the last being, I think he did like a Shakespeare adaptation with Kenneth Branagh.
Macbeth.
Much Ado About Nothing. Much
that
better.
one.
That was recent.
He did Tragedy of Macbeth.
Yeah, he did Tragedy of Macbeth fairly recently with Joel Coen,
Yeah.
one of the Coen brothers, which was another fantastic.
And I'm
film.
sorry, but that's another thing that for me separates him. I feel like we're being so disrespectful to Will Smith, but I'm gonna bring it back.
No. Okay,
I know what you're
this,
saying.
This is what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah,
this is the punch that I'm talking about. Yeah, to say, you know what, he can actually throw some punches.
Yeah.
The mere fact that you're saying, I feel like I'm being disrespectful. I just want people to acknowledge, that Will Smith is not to be slept on.
No,
because
I get
you could
that.
put movies on
Yeah.
and be content and think, you know what, that was good. There are some bad ones,
Yeah.
but
I mean, it's not like, and also at the same time, it's not like Denzel doesn't have bad movies. He does.
Yes, he
We
does.
gotta keep it
keep it 100.
Yeah, we gotta keep it a buck. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
let's forget about Roman J. Israel, Esquire. Yeah.
But the thing is, for me, that separates him from Will Smith is the fact that he can do a role like Tragedy of Macbeth or a role like Mississippi Masala, and he's as convincing doing Shakespeare as he is doing this stuff. For me, Will Smith isn't always
Convincing.
Okay. I
Like
think
him
that
playing
saved
the
you right there.
Nigerian, playing the Nigerian in Concussion.
Concussion. Yeah.
From minute 1 to the end.
You don't like that one. You don't like that one.
Hey, listen. I'm defending. Tell the truth. I'm defending.
That was funny.
Tell the truth, Kevin. Honestly, please.
I can't.
Yeah. And then after like that Shakespeare adaptations, I can hand on heart say everything after that from Denzel, and you can look it up on the filmography.
Yep.
Banger after banger
After
banger.
which one?
After around about Much Ado About Nothing. Around about that time.
So
It's just
okay. So
banger
this
after
is
banger.
a narration he done on the video. Then he's got Pelican Brief, Son
Oh,
of He's
fantastic.
got Philadelphia. I watched that recently.
Kill him,
Great
kill
movie.
him.
Crimson Tide, Crimson
stand the
Tide,
guy.
Virtuosity, Devil in a Blue Dress, Courage on the Fire, Preacher's Wife. Like he did Fallen. He got Game.
He
Bone
got game! Oh my days. That's
Bone
probably one of the best
Collector.
Spike. As well as Malcolm. Oh.
But
Bone Collectors in '99,
No.
and then in the '90s, I'm gonna stop there. '99, but one of my most underrated for me Denzel movies.
Yeah.
The Hurricane.
Yeah,
Oh.
amazing. Okay,
The soundtrack for that as well, the score for that was
Great
incredible as
stuff,
well.
man.
as I said, this is a very biased argument. Yeah, can you now pull up Will Smith's
Let's
filmography,
go.
please?
Yeah.
Please, thank you.
What part of where do you
You
want
want to
to?
go
No,
to
no,
the
no.
90s?
All of it or '90s?
Start from Bad Boys,
Start from.
and then we'll move. And as I said, I'm fully aware there's going to be some misses.
What was the movie just before Bad Boys? If you don't mind asking?
6 Degrees of Separation.
That's that Kevin Bacon one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No. Matt Damon,
Was
wasn't
it
it?
Matt Damon?
Or was Matt Damon in Wild Wild West?
When was the Legend
No,
of Bag of
Legend of
Vance?
Bag of Vance. That's the one. Sorry. Do you know how long it is since
Kev,
I've
try
seen
and
those
defend that
movies,
one.
bro?
Honestly, Legend of Bag of Vance.
I haven't seen those in ages.
Is that when Spike coined the term magical Negro?
I can't remember. I don't know.
No, when he hated that film.
I don't
I think he mentioned that.
Maybe.
I think it was to do
Well,
with
okay, he did Bad Boys in '95, right? Oh, right, he did Bad Boys during Fresh Prince. Fresh Prince hadn't been done.
Oh, I didn't
at
know
time.
that.
I didn't know
Yes,
that either.
that,
Actually,
again, this is the reason why it put him on the map. That's why I mentioned that.
because Martin Lawrence at the time was the A side.
He was definitely the
Will
A
Smith
side.
had to go and Martin had to be convinced of Will Smith as well at the time, innit? So-
Exactly.
But
which
no,
is so interesting.
but saying that,
Yeah.
anyone that comes out from watching that movie and says
Bad Boys.
yeah,
Yeah.
Martin Lawrence was the lead, they'll be lying.
No, it's weird. They're both meant to be the lead, but I do consider Will Smith
I
slightly
consider-
in front
I
of him.
totally
Yeah,
agree. I
for
consider
some
Will
reason.
Smith.
Yeah,
But that information that you just gave me, that
Yeah.
Martin was meant to be, obviously, he
The
had to
A side,
commit-
yeah.
yeah. It's
Again.
because Martin ran the '90s in
No, of
terms
course
of
he did.
comedy.
Of course he
Yeah,
did.
so it is. But yeah, you got Bad Boys, Independence Day, Men in Black.
Okay, now let's stop. Let's not go to Men in Black. Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
are you really gonna sleep on Independence Day?
No, not at all.
It's a
No,
great
it is
movie.
good.
It's a great movie.
I like it.
For the time as well,
Yeah.
it was brilliant. Then you had some big actions that he was acting against.
Alongside Enemy of the State the next year.
See, there you go. See,
Good
that's one of my top ones as well. Enemy of the State.
Movie.
By the way, that was a great performance, by the way. And
That was-
Regina King was in that, right?
Come on!
Yeah, that's
was
your
life,
one.
yeah.
Don't get me in trouble. Don't get me in trouble.
I need to not get myself.
But
then,
yeah,
go ahead.
No, go for it.
And then he did. This is a movie when I was younger. I actually thought it was good. But when I got older, I thought, Wild Wild West.
Again,
Yeah.
I could put that next to Equalizer 2. I didn't like Equalizer 2. It was fun
Fair,
to watch.
fair,
it was
fair,
fun
fair.
to watch.
I can't argue.
That's
I
fair.
can't
Fun
argue.
to watch,
Can't argue.
but same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, then Legend of Bag of Vance, Ali, Men in Black 2,
Legend of
Bad
Bag of
Boys
Vance.
2, iRobot. iRobot's not bad.
See,
Good
for
film.
me, look,
iRobot's
for
a
me,
good one.
iRobot,
Yeah.
iLegend, I like that. I love
iRobot, I Am Legend, yeah.
I Am Legend.
I
I
Legend.
said I Legend.
I
I Am
Legend.
Legend. Hey, I Am Legend, a big one. But go on, because you know what? I only realized yesterday. He actually, I think he was, I think, producer. One of the producers on, Hancock as well.
Yeah.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
I'll probably-
Fun fact about Hancock, by the
as
way.
I said before,
Yeah.
he's not just an actor.
Yeah.
Fun fact about Hancock: Vince Gilligan
Yeah.
wrote the screenplay who did Breaking Bad.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, no, Will Smith does producing. I mean,
Yeah,
he did, I remember
most of Jaden Smith, whatever it is,
Yeah.
he's produced it. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, I know it's a bad movie, but After Earth, he's done Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai as well. Yeah.
Cobra Kai, the TV series as well.
I think even
as,
that TV series,
as well as the Karate Kid.
Yeah, and the sitcom All of Us back then as well. Yeah, he did. All
He's
that.
done a lot of stuff.
He's even behind.
But this
new
is the
reboot
thing,
of Bel-Air.
yeah. So he goes to after iRobot, he hits Shark Tale, then Hitch. There's a couple music videos. Does I Am Legend,
Mm-hmm.
Hancock, and then this is where it gets a bit.
Good.
So £7.
Yeah.
Men in Black 3.
Do you not like £7?
It's okay. I'm not. It's not crazy for me. I
Yeah.
like.
Is it not?
Yeah.
Not
for me.
I
not for
loved
me.
it.
I'd agree.
Not
It's
for
a
me.
good
I
film.
loved
It's a good film, but
It's
it's
cool.
not.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Is it just a cool?
It's
fair,
cool.
fair,
For
fair,
me,
fair.
it's just cool.
It's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
Men in Black 3, After Earth.
Yeah, that was bad. That was a stain.
Men in
That
Black
was
3 was pretty bad as well.
Men
Men in Black 3 was bad. Cam.
It was bad. I was thinking while I was thinking, where's the rebut? I don't have one.
don't
Someone
have
with
one,
Josh Brolin, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't have
As
one.
the younger Tommy Lee Jones,
Yeah,
which
Tommy Lee
doesn't
Jones.
work. It's great.
Yeah, he's got Focus, Concussion, Suicide Squad, Collateral Beauty. Bright. I like Bright.
Now
I like
you
Bright.
know what,
I will
you know,
defend
you know,
Bright.
You know. Hold up.
I'll
Yeah.
defend Bright.
I'll give.
By the way,
look,
I loved how you skipped past Collateral Beauty, by the way. Just loved how you
I
just
skipped past a few of them.
Yeah.
Suicide
Bad.
Squad.
Yeah, no. That was that. Okay, but I think Bright was one of the main reason I wanted to defend this.
Sure. Nah, I
Because
enjoyed that.
A lot of people,
Yeah.
I don't know, they sleep on
yeah,
Bright.
Yeah.
Bright is a
no.
big
It was
movie.
weird in the beginning. It
People
had
hate
buzz,
that movie, by the
but
way.
then,
I don't know. I don't understand how.
I didn't mind it. I didn't mind that at all.
Like Bright, look,
mind.
there's so much about Bright that people could relate to in a real world sense. Again, the fantastic, the obviously the sci-fi, like everything, magic,
Yeah.
all of that's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yet,
Like the bigotry element.
yeah,
as well,
but then he's dealing with something internal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The movie was just brilliant for me. It ticked all my boxes: sci-fi, magic,
Yeah.
all of that sort of stuff.
Bit of action.
Yeah, someone was saying, someone was trying to describe a genre of movie the other day, and I swear it was Hash that helped him out. But I was on mute on the headset, so I couldn't really say it, but I was just chuckling. The guy's like, what was he saying? He was talking about Swords and Shields, yeah? That sort of era, yeah. But he said, the Game of Thrones back in the what did he say?
I didn't. I feel like
You know what I'm talking
I know
about?
what you're talking about, yeah.
it's a private joke. Like, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. I just went left. But anyway, yeah. Bright, for me,
It's good.
like it was so good, I was so shocked that
Yeah.
it got the reviews it did.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
was
know.
so
I wouldn't. It was like it was a really fun film, really interesting concept. I thought the screenplay was really good for it, but I thought the execution could have been way better because it was
How?
David Ayer.
How?
I expect a lot from
No,
David
but
Ayer.
how?
But I thought the film it kind of went into the kind of the allegory and stuff like that in terms of like the elves being it was very, very flat because it was very
The bigotry thing.
the bigotry thing and stuff like that. It was right there, like it was right there.
Yeah, it's in your face.
It's in your face.
Yeah.
It didn't have to be. I think.
Yeah, I
I
get
thought they could have been a bit more subtle with it.
Hash, I swear we had this conversation before. We've had the same. Like, you've got people like yourself, like a connoisseur, yeah. And I'm not getting at you. I'm not getting at you.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, you've got people like yourself who are fully aware of the subliminals, like what they're trying to show you, but then you don't want them to tell you. You don't want them to ruin your experience. You don't want them to baby feed you information when you're fully equipped to understand the nuances of what's going on. Some people, unfortunately, need that. Some people will watch a movie and, for example, I've got some people that will watch a movie and see something literally in their face and turn to me and say, "What's that about?" I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so these sort of movies have to sort of
it depends. Some people need it, some people don't.
That's why there's such a thing called studio notes, guys, because of stuff like that. Because there's executives say, would that track be understandable to the majority of the audience, stuff like that. But again, a main fundamental tenet of storytelling is show don't tell.
I agree.
It was also PG-13, wasn't it?
No, it was 15. Right, it was 15.
I'm not too sure.
15 plus 50. It might it weren't 18. It was 15.
Okay.
Bro, you got people splattered on the walls.
True.
Yeah, gun battles and everything.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. Okay, yeah.
But the reason why Will Smith's kind of filmography kind of like really falters is the fact that he has some highs, then many lows, and then like you said, punching is really actually a good kind of analogy for it, because there's just so many highs. There's a couple of highs, then a couple of good films, and then lows.
It's not a couple of highs though. He's got a fair few highs.
But the thing is,
you have
he
to
does have
really
a fair few highs. I think the difference is that Denzel has.
No. Denzel's consistent. Denzel's like a Mayweather in regards to the movie making, and then you got Will Smith and Ricky Hatton. He has.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. I
don't know why I reached there, but he has done some stuff.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, hence, there's a reason why. Like on my document, I literally just like talked about the start of his career, and then there's a point where I just said, "Rest the bangers." You know what I mean? There's a reason why. Yeah. Because even after you go past kind of Bone Collector, just quickly have a look at this film.
You say after it?
Yeah, after Bone Collector. Because again, it's just he's a hit maker, honestly.
After Bone Collector.
But I have to.
Hurricane, Remember the Titans, Training Day, John Q, Antoine Fisher, Out of Time, Man on Fire, Manchurian Candidate, Inside Man, Deja Vu, American Gangster, The Great Debaters.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Deja Vu, Hash.
It's not terrible.
It's not terrible.
I'm not asking you, Mo. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Go ahead, Hash. You got the floor.
Deja Vu, believe it or not, is a rewatchable movie.
I didn't say it's not watchable. That's the whole point. When I put a movie out there,
you know what he's saying.
When I put a movie out there, we've got Team Hash over here saying, "Oh yeah, it was a fun movie."
You have to be fair.
I'll say this. It's not. It's right in the middle.
You said hit. You said hit after hit. That wasn't a hit.
But that wasn't a hit. And I also said Out of Time, and he said that wasn't a hit too.
Out of Time. Yeah. I want to say Deja Vu was a commercial hit. The reason why I put it as a hit, because it may not have been the best movie, but it made money from what I remember.
Yeah.
Mo can correct me later on.
Let me ask. Go on.
But for me, like, there are like totemic movies in there. Like, Remember the Titans is fantastic.
How well? I'm really sorry. I really want to. How well did Book of Eli did? Because that's one of my favorite movies as well.
Again, that's
you mean box office wise?
Yeah.
I'll check for you now. You guys keep.
Have a look on Box Office Mojo for that.
Because that movie was just, for me, it was incredible, and it weren't just him. Yeah, as I said, he was brilliant. He played the role to the T. That role, I don't know why I'm even talking about. It's like I'm defending him, but he played the role to the T. He did what he needed to do, and what he needed to do was so little to play a big role, because he was a quiet sort of like recluse. And anyway, for me, again, in that reason why that movie was so big for me, Gary Oldman
made 157 million.
Gary Oldman, he stole the show for me.
He was great in that.
It made over 157 million worldwide, and the budget was 80 million. Not bad.
And that's not even going to domestic as well. Box office,
okay, now. In fact, as I said before, you said we could come back to it. Yeah, we'll do 3 movies, and then I think we'll have to move. Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're gonna end this one. So I had some quick fire something for you.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Tashi, I'll go with you first. Favorite Will Smith performance? Performance, not movie.
Performance. I love Men in Black, the first one. I really like that performance.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that was one of, like, as I watched that, like, at the perfect age as well. I thought that first one was fantastic.
You thought he was good in that?
Yeah, the fact when he
was good in
him that. Trying to become an agent, him in the waiting room, him as a cop chasing the alien at the start.
Yeah.
Such great photography from Barry Sonnenfeld, who's a great director now in his own right as well. I thought that movie was fantastic when I saw it, and I thought that's one of his favorite performances for me. Okay. And it gives me everything I love about Will Smith. His charisma.
Yeah.
He's funny. He can be serious. He can be emotional. It's a great movie, man. Honestly.
Okay.
Kem, same question. Favorite Will Smith performance?
Has to be Pursuit of Happiness. Has to be.
Yeah. I think I might have to have a go. Pursuit of Happiness, or I think his performance in I Am Legend is pretty underrated. No, not underrated, but it's like he's performing with nothing.
He slept on.
It's pretty great, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
yeah.
So
Totally
it's
agree,
like,
totally
you
agree.
have to kind of, Okay, Hash.
It's gonna be a hard question. I know what's coming. Go on.
It's not a Denzel one.
Okay.
What's Will Smith's best movie in your opinion?
His best movie.
Yeah. Like, if you had to introduce Will Smith to someone, what's the movie you're gonna show for them? I guess we'll go like that. Maybe it's not the best movie. What would you What would you introduce someone to Will Smith with? Like, what movie? They had no idea who he was.
That's a really great question.
It depends as well what sort of person they are anyway.
It does depend.
So that's a hard one.
It's very hard, but I think a universally a really good movie, which surprised me how good it was. Was King Richard. That's a really good entry point, I think.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because it's an interesting performance.
Yeah.
And it shows you everything good about him. Because the guy, he's, again, similar to Men in Black, he's funny in that. Yeah. He's serious. He's uplifting. It's everything you want. You know what I mean? And that's a real crowd-pleasing movie as well.
Okay.
So I think that'd be good for to introduce someone to it.
All right, Kim, how would you introduce Will Smith to someone? What movie?
It'll have to be Enemy of the State. Again, and my reasons, again,
I think that's a good one.
Because it's a great introductory to Will Smith. It's serious. You have action for those people who need action to stay sort of immersed in the movie or like concentrate on it.
Yep.
There's always something there. There's always something there, and then once you're caught, hook, line, and sinker, you get the King Richard, you get the Pursuit of Happiness, a slower movie that takes a while for it to sit down and catch on to. Yeah. Because again, King Richard is a brilliant movie, but it's a brilliant movie for people who loves movies. We know what we're gonna watch.
Yeah.
But then for someone just fresh off, like on the plane, you want to catch him like, oh, okay, look, he's done this, he's done that, and Anywhere to Stay is brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'd go for a fun one if I had to introduce Will Smith to someone. I'd probably go Bad Boys or Men in Black. Bad Boys has like the action, a bit of comedy. It has a bit of like, his girl died and that and whatnot. Yeah. So it's pretty cool. But all right, cool. Denzel, favorite Denzel?
No. Come me first.
That's true. I should have gone. Kem. This guy will be running me. Let's see. Favorite Denzel. Kem's had a bad day.
Bad day.
Yeah.
And it's getting better. It's getting better.
We need to end this though.
No, I will. But I didn't want no one to take my thunder.
No, I hear you.
Yeah, I know.
It has to be Man on Fire.
Favorite Denzel performance, yeah?
100%.
I hear you.
There is no question. Nothing's near it. Training Day's good, but nothing's near it.
I hear you.
Listen, if you don't get emotional when you hear, I love you, Creasy. I know you
the
love me too.
Creasy Bear.
I'm crying now. I'm crying now, bro. When she said that, I love you, Creasy. You love me too, right? I was like,
And I think I've said this before in like when we've spoke before. I do not like child actors.
Yeah.
It's not in a way like, I just don't like most of them, they're not convincing. Man, she was convincing.
She was fantastic.
She was there's only a handful of child actors that could really say, you know what, that stole the show.
She even delivered on the sass as well.
But don't you not feel like that was such a very like, she was such a child. She's not like every child. She was so different.
That's why
I feel like every child isn't like that though, innit? Do you know what I'm
No, she's way smarter.
Yeah, like.
But again, it didn't bother me. It didn't bother me.
It was cool
because of how good the performance was.
It was cool,
yeah. Anyway, we need to move, but yeah.
Favorite Denzel performance? Quickly.
It could be anything on any different day. You could ask me tomorrow, it'd be different. But right now, because I can see that poster right there, I'm gonna say Training Day right now.
Come on.
You know what I mean?
Favorite Denzel performance? I might have to go John Q, man.
Yeah.
I really liked him.
No. John Q's amazing. Again, John Q's amazing. John Q close to Man on Fire for me.
Yeah, his performance in that hit, man.
Incredible.
It was really great. And I remember when I first saw that, I was just like, when he put the gun to his. I was like, no. But John Q. Okay, Kem, come back to you. What do you think Denzel's best movie is?
Again,
he's got a lot, man.
He's got a lot. I really want to say Man on Fire, but for the sake of sort of changing up and everything, best movie.
I ain't mad if you say Man on Fire.
No. Again, Man on Fire, he literally takes everything.
Yeah.
But just to mix it up, I would say, you know what? Man on Fire, but a very, very, very honourable mention. Is Fences.
Interesting. Okay, cool. Interesting. That's a good. I like that answer, man. All right, cool. Hashi.
He got game.
His best movie?
I think so. That performance was incredible.
Not performance, his best movie. We asked you what his favorite performance was. or what you think is best performance.
To be fair, Hash will give any movie for Denzel.
Because I was gonna say, if you're looking at a movie overall, Ray Allen is.
You're right. Okay.
He has better movies than that, man.
Well, you're right.
I love Spike Lee as well, but yeah.
Let me think. It could.
You can't think for too long, Hash. We need to wrap it up.
It could be anything on any day, man. I'm gonna say Malcolm X then.
Oh, fuck.
I think I'm gonna have to go either Malcolm X. I do like Inside Man and Remember the Titans though.
Oh yeah.
Those two, like I'm tear, but yeah, Malcolm X as an overall movie is kind of because it's a biopic and so that it's not
Listen,
easy to do,
Mo, just to end this, I know
really
I know it's already kind of it's already been won, but
Yeah.
you know Denzel.
Wait. As I said, I'm here to make people bleed, and I think I did that. I think people will leave this episode and think, you know what, Will Smith is not.
If this is a boxing fight,
scored a hat trick.
No. If this is a boxing fight,
This is biased. But go on.
If this is a boxing fight, it would be TKO. And
No.
And I wouldn't even need a shower.
You lot decide, didn't it?
Yeah,
Fair enough.
But guys, thank you for listening to the Small Time Creators podcast. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell.
Peace.
So you know when the videos are coming. So yeah, love guys. Take care. Peace.